Yeah, 1 month. And it's the shortest month of the year, and yet it feels like the longest. Like, it feels like I've honestly been here for years. And all right, so it's been about a month since I've had the shop open. And one thing I can say about this whole new journey and it just beginning, and I'm gonna try and do updates every month or so, something like that. I don't want to bore you guys too much with so much boring stuff, but yeah, it's February 19th. The last week of the month is next week, and all I can say is I felt like I was here for a very, very long time, and it's almost mind-blowing, and I'm super thankful and happy that within just those 19 days, I can almost count the days on my fingers and toes, but just in those 19 days, the amount of people that have come through, the amount of support that I got, the YouTube channel, the Instagram, and honestly, there's like so much other crazy things that are happening that I'll get to share with you eventually. But 19 days, I mean, seriously, it's mind-blowing. And when I did leave the other shop, I did have somewhat of a clientele, not the strongest, I mean, I had my returnees, and honestly, that was enough for me to make this jump and this leap. I remember when I was at the other shop and we first opened up, it wasn't that, busy at first. My mentor had a lot of his own clientele, and it was just like that. But it's just cool to see that. I think what I'm trying to say is that I think it's important to understand that tattooing is just a service that someone can provide. So as far as clients goes, there are going to be two types of clients, and one of them is just going to be somebody that's looking for the service. Somebody that's just going to be looking for someone to give them a tattoo. But the clientele that you want is the ones that are coming for you because of who you are. I tell this to everybody, there's a lot of people here on island that can do exactly what I do, and some of them could do it better than me, but yet people still come to me to get tattoos. And that's when I started to realize that it wasn't just the service. I mean, I'm not saying you can be a good person, do crappy tattoos. No, I'm not trying to say that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're a good person, give them a good environment and give them good vibes and whatnot, they'll come. So just as much as it is important to work on your art, I think it's almost important for us as tattoo artists and just any service provider, whatever it is that you provide. Don't just work on giving them the best product, but give them the best service at the same time. Make sure that the product is flawless, but also that you're flawless, and I know that's kind of for all my Christians out there. They're like, it's impossible to be flawless. That's, what I mean. If you were to work on yourself, if you were to just welcome people, smile, talk to them, and I know some of my clients like, you don't say anything when I tattoo. That's because I'm in my head half the time. When I do get to talking, we do talk. So I think it's very important as far as what we do, again, that we are able to be a good person. A great artist isn't one that just does good art, because then people just fall in love with the art piece and not the artist. So yeah, 1 month, and it's the shortest month of the year, and yet it feels like the longest. Like, it feels like I've honestly been here for years, and I'm not complaining. It was fun. It's not what's fun, because it ain't over yet, but it is fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy the things that are coming out of it. I'm excited for the things that are about to come out of it, you know. Let me know in the comments below, because I am honestly trying to start taking the path as far as teaching goes. Again, not the best, but I do have knowledge that I am willing to share. So, you know, if you, or if you know somebody that's wanting to learn the art and the craft, again, I'm not afraid of making more tattoo artists, with the fear that they're gonna take my job, that they're gonna take my clients, they're gonna take this, they're gonna take that. Honestly, if they do, hey, that means I just did a really damn good job at teaching them, you know? But I think, again, there's a million people out there that can do what you do, but they can't do it the way you do it. And knowing that, that's what you should prioritize, is the way that you do it. Whatever that means to you, take it and apply it. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know, take it, throw it away. You do whatever you want with that advice. But again, I think ultimately, I mean, I just say this because I've been watching Top Gun for the past like 8 tattoo sessions, but in the end, it comes down to the pilot that's in the box. So those words cannot ring any truer. There's a million of us tattoo artists out there. There's only one you. So do you. And just be a cool person. like, don't be a weirdo artist. I mean, if that's what you want to do, hey, go for it, but you don't got to.